Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Unfortunately, we've got ourselves a nice little screw lodged in there. So, I'm gonna show you how to take it out, how to patch it, how to plug it, repair it, all that good stuff. Everything that you'll need is right here. This is a tire patch plug kit right here. I'll show you guys how to use these individual components. You'll need something to pull the screw or the nail out. This is really nice to have. You can always use some air from a compressed pump at a gas station, but if you guys have one of these mobile tire pumps, these things are really, really handy to have. Not necessary, but super nice to have. So this shouldn't take more than a couple minutes. I'll show you guys how to do it, and yeah, get you on your way. Pro tip, if you guys are not able to identify the leak visually like I was able to see, like this giant screw sticking out right there, getting a bottle or some sort of cup and mix in some soap and some water and just gently pour it all over your tire, and wherever that air is coming out will cause that water and soap mixture to bubble up. So if you start seeing bubbles shooting up there, that's where the leak is. Also, after you've fixed the leak, after you've plugged it, do the same thing. Pour the soap and water mixture over it to see if any air is still escaping. Just a little tip for you. All right, so I'll walk you guys through how to do it. That way you guys will know the steps that you need to do it. So first step, you'll come in and you'll grab with your pliers, you will pull the screw out. Now what I would do is I would go ahead and take one of these guys and feed it through the eyelet right here of this guy. Once you pull the screw out, take your little corkscrew, very dangerous looking attachment. You're going to go in there and you're going to go in back and forth. You're going to move it around, because what you're doing is you're creating a clean entry point for when you're stabbing this thing in with one of these guys hanging back out. So what I would do first is I would load up one of these guys into here. You're going to pull this guy out first. Go in with this guy. After you've cleaned everything out with this guy, then you can go in with this guy. All right, so I've got my little guy not half loaded, but I've got my guy loaded. I pull this thing halfway through. That way there's same amount of room on either end. We're gonna take our pliers now. We'll go in there. After we've removed it, we're gonna immediately go in with this guy right here. So doing this in real time. Okay, the air is hissing, and this is what was in the truck. Now we got ourselves a nice little hole. You can hear it hissing in right there. So now we're going to take our little corkscrew guy, we'll go in there. What you're doing, so you're creating a nice hole that this guy is going to go into. I'm trying to do this all in one take for y'all. So all right, coming out. Now it's time to go in with this guy. Took a little bit of extra leverage, but I got this guy down in there where there's still about that much of the tag end sticking out on either side. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna twist and pull back. And as you can see, you still have some tag end sticking out right here. I do not hear any air hissing, so that is great. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to take the tag end, you're going to snip it off. You don't want this stuff just hanging around and whatnot. So clean that up. We'll put some more air in this tire, get it back to where it needs to be. And then we will do the soap and water mixture to see if there's any air bubbles coming out, which means that there still is some air escaping. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I tried to do that as best as I could in real time. The transition from when I cut out to where I showed you guys me getting it in there was literally like 5 seconds. Like all I was doing was readjusting myself so I could get some better leverage. But yeah, it really is as simple as that. Gonna put some air back in the tires now. This guy is super duper handy. So you'll just press power, This guy fires up and you will tell it what PSI you want it to get set to. I typically run these tires, I think it's around 34, 35 PSI. We'll just do a 36 just to be on the super safe side. The attachment that's on here already threads right onto this guy anyways, but if you guys are using this pump for other stuff, it has like, you know, athletic ball, nipple thing.
What did he say?
Attachment there, right there. But you'll just take it, thread it on, create that seal. Yeah, baby. We've already told it what pressure it needs to be. This number at the bottom right here is reading the current pressure of this tire, which means it is low as can be. But we've told it what pressure we want it to be at. It's telling us what pressure it's currently at, which means the only thing left to do now is turn it on. And now this thing is going to slowly put air in the tire. All right, we're in the truck now. It's always a good idea to double check what your truck says the tire pressure is, not just on whatever machine you're using. So I had set that machine out there to put it at 35 or 36, I forget. My rear tire pressure, according to the truck, is at 35 PSI, so that means that it's sitting right about where we want it to be. So yeah, I tried to do this as close to in real time as I could as far as the actual, you know, repair and process goes, but it's really straightforward. Anybody should be able to do it. You know, it might be easier if you're taking the entire tire off, depending on the location of where the puncture is. Luckily, mine was super close within this first rung on the tire, this first little ridge on the tire right there. So very easy, very simple to do. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll try and link everything I used in this video as well, so you guys can pick some of that up in case you unfortunately have a Friday like I had where you realize that you've got a nail in your tire, or in this case a screw in your tire. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.